So how do you kind of manage these different processes? Well, how long does it take to go through an interview process? So I've heard roughly 45 days, roughly a month and a half is something that is not uncommon. However, I've heard of people getting jobs in a month or less than a month. I've also heard it taking several months. And if you're a strong candidate, a company being willing to work with your schedule, for even a number of months. I know a couple of women who were having children, and they were actually able to keep their offer for about 6 months and delay their start date until they had a child, which is wonderful. That's probably not your situation, but something to keep in mind is that every time you're called to ask for a date for scheduling, it's an opportunity for you to make those little corrections in the schedule. So now, how long does it take for each stage of this? From application to the first contact from HR, it might take from 1 to 3 weeks. From first contact to the actual phone interview, it might be about 1 week, might be a little bit more, like 1.5 weeks. Now, from the phone interview to the on-site interview, that could take as little as a week, or it could take 2 weeks. It could take, probably around that range is what I'd expect. If they're genuinely interested, they want to keep the process moving. So the on-site interview to perhaps a follow-up interview, maybe a second on-site, it might be another 1 or 2 weeks because they might have to look at other applicants and they might have to determine who's going to go forward to the next round. So, from there to getting an offer, that might take a week. If they're really fast, it might take 3 weeks. Definitely, I would actually just take the HR people and take the hiring manager at their word when they tell you how long it's going to take, and definitely ask them how long, because it shows that you're interested and it shows them that you really want to work there. But if they tell you, I'm sorry, the fastest we can go is about 2 weeks, that's generally a reasonable amount of time, because there's actually a lot of work that they have to do on their end to present you with a fair offer.